Hi there, welcome back to the one tile challenge. This is my second episode. A quick recap of the first episode is we placed an apple tree orchard with a well, and that's been in the background generating some apples. We also placed a sheep pen, so still considering what to do with this. Sheep or goats, I'm not too sure yet. I think what we'll do for today, as I mentioned earlier, was the grass is too short to cut today, the field grass, so I think what we might do is advance on to the next month, September, and see what that sets up for us. Okay, so we're now in September and I can see that it's approximately £1,700 a month, split between loan costs, loan interest payments, and the maintenance fees. Couldn't get that out there. Let's have a quick look at the finances, see if we can see that in a bit more detail. So I think it looks as if we're maybe £333 above. Our income is £333. Our passive income, should I say, is that above the 1666, excluding the property maintenance of 115. So that'll all change, that'll all adapt. But that looks good. I think that's good as a kind of baseline sort of income moving forward. What's happening here? We've run out of water and I can't see any apples. Let me just double check what I'm doing. Storing. I thought I had all them. Okay, might have made a little bit of a problem, a little bit of an issue here. Let's fill this back up with water. I thought I did this. I'm not too sure why that ran out of water so quickly there. So apologies, I'm going to just fill this right to the top this time because it looks as if I didn't have enough water in it the last time. I can't have that happening again. Okay, thanks for sitting through that. I don't know what happened there. I thought I had possibly enough water in there to keep us going through to the next month. Obviously not. So that'll be the first screw up. We're now starting to generate apples again. You see there, 111, 114. Okay, that's going again. We're storing them. Let's let that run. What I did do was I filled the water tank right up. Leave that there. And let's turn our attention to the rest of the field. So, I believe now this month we've got field grass which is long enough to cut. So let's have a look at some of the deals. Unfortunately, nothing there we can take advantage of. What I would like to do, what I'd ideally like to do is, I think I put front weights on that, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to need to buy a rear mounted tractor. Mower, should I say, sorry. Let's have a look at those. I was looking to, or was thinking to myself, put one of these front moors on there and maybe look to buy a cheap auger wagon. Where are they? Where are they? Down here. In the grass. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe putting a front mounted mower and then buying a cheap forage wagon, but these are 30,000. These are way out of my price range. So we're going to need to go back to a more simplistic approach. So let's go to the mowers. I do have a couple of... What's this one? I do have a couple of mods installed. You'll see here we have the double bar mower, which you may have seen. And then I've got a couple of other rear mounted ones as well. This one's 2.2 wide, 3.4, 1.8 and 2 meters. 3.4 for 4,000 or 4 meters wide for 5,000. I think I'm going to go with this one, just for the fact that it can mount on the rear. And I think that'll allow us to get a bit of a better cut. So let's buy this one. And I've also installed the class baler mod. Now this is a very simple baler, but I've seen this on Zorch's, I think it was Zorch or Northern Farm Sim, his videos as well. So again, I think we'll pinch that one because this is quite a, this is a really good one to use. So let's buy this as well. Let's go up and collect. I think it's looking good. Let's go and collect the lawnmower. The mower. Quick, quick, quick. Yes. This looks quite good actually. It seems quite wide. Fantastic. Let's head back down. Let's cut some grass, collect it, bale it. I think we'll stock up into the barn, well, the sheep or goat pasture first of all, and then we'll see what we're left with, whether we need to sell it or do we just keep a stock of it. Let's go quick here. Start cutting here just now. I think we'll do a few rows, go up and get the baler, and we'll see what the kind of collection quantity is like. There's a level of attention, yeah, held it
in the air, saloon doors blue. We rockin' Cohiba bad heat kiss, sparking up with my ST DuPont. Cause I'm drippy, yeah, oh so drippy. I'll be dripping all night, show love you drippy cowboys in town. I got some steady diamante sitting up top, matched with the finest silver band. Snap button Scully on my back, yeah. Strutting around styling it so fine across the land. I got custom Wrangler 20X, Tanner be the belts on my waist, kicking up dust in Python stallions. Sharpest cowboy about the place. Bunch of eyes peering over, ooh, feel it in the air as I be sipping Pappy Vans. Only way to make an entrance, spark it up, sharpest cow about the land. Cause I'm drippy, yeah, oh so drippy. I'll be dripping all night.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and half a baler left. All grass, so I think that's quite good. From a few rows of this mode. Let's just pick this final bit up. I just don't know whether to perhaps buy animals now. I think I will. We'll get something in there, get them working for us in the background. I'm tempted to maybe buy goats. The reason for that is I've already got the liquid auger, Bowser, sorry. So the water tanker can also carry goat's milk's on a pallet. Okay, that's not a problem either. Let me have a quick check. There's a mod that I like to use. Called time saving stock check. So basically it goes through each of your commodities in your inventory, gives you a rundown on how much stock you have, the price of the stock, and a kind of trend if it's going up or down, how much the total value is, and what the max value is in the max month that you sell it. So we have grass with the max month January, and it would be worth this. We have this much grass, and the total price is 1,000, so that's for everything. Oh, we don't have a selling point for apples. Might need to put something in for that. And it's not give us a price. Is that because it's not perhaps? Let's go and have a do it from here. Let's have a quick look at the apples. Yeah, we should have hopefully spawned some apples. I think we have. Yep, I can see them. Fantastic. At least we know that's working. I think the problem was I just didn't have enough water in there to see me through to this month. So we've got 1,000 litres there. And what the stock check is telling me is for 1,000 litres we don't have a selling point available, so that's why it won't tell us. Let's see, what do we have? What can we make for selling points? Selling points. So we've got the small farmer's kiosk, debris crusher, don't want that. Big farmer's kiosk, don't need that. Market stall for fruits, 500. Granny's farm shop. Now this looks, well, yes, I like this. I'd like to be utilising that. But I think at this moment in time, we're just going to go with the stall. Because we simply cannot afford the outlay of 25,000. So let's have a quick look. I think here, this is up here. Because the main shops are up here, I'm kind of picturing something here. The road, small road here. Let's have a little look. You know what? I think we're going to upgrade this anyway at some point. So let's just put this here. And we can see how much this pallet is going to cost us. Or, sorry, how much we'll get for it. So I think that was about 700, 750. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's keep them going. I'm also tempted to perhaps... Have I got that round the right way? I think I do. I'm also tempted to perhaps get the apple juice production going as well. I think that might be a good shot, and if we keep producing apples, we're back at another 150. I'm also tempted to perhaps, if we get some seeds and solid fertilizer, it's half the amount of water. We could perhaps accelerate that. No, let's stay with this just now. We'll have it full with water. We might just need to persevere, keep filling it to the top, and let's have a look at how much the other production point is for it. The apple juice production, which is about here. 10,000. Oh. Yep, let's put this here. We're on some bumpy land now. Let's try and flatten this out a little bit. Okay, and then I think once we get some more apple juice, once we get some more apples, we'll dump them in here. We'll get some apple juice on the go. I think I will just apple juice. Oh, can also do grape, raisins. Oh, can we do greenhouses? Thinking on sticking with the fruit theme here. Greenhouses. Mushrooms. Might have a look and see if there's mods. Saplings. Greenhouse, yeah. We need to have a look, see if there's mods for other greenhouses. We can do that another day, but I think it would be worthwhile if we look into some grape juice, get that production going, and raisins. Again, it's just grapes. So what would be ideal if there's a grape greenhouse? I'll need to have a look and see if we can do that. That sounds good. But let's have a look at let's go and have a look over here and see if we can get some goats. Here's the goats. So we have 51,000. I think we need a few bigger goats in there. Let's get 6 big ones. That'll be 5,000. Get 10 middle-aged, and we'll just have, yeah, let's go for 10 as well with those. And these will need some water, so let me just jump in and do that. Okay, once you start to hear the animal noises, you start to think to yourself, okay, we're starting to run a bit of a farm here. It's coming together. Everything's a little bit slapdash just now, you know, we're just placing things here and there. But that's okay. Let's see if we can find the trigger for this. I can never find the trigger normally for these pens. Oh, that was easy. We'll leave that there just now. So we've got all the hay. Everything seems to be running okay just now. I'm going to jump away and have a look to see if there's any mods for grape greenhouses. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So we've managed to find a mod called fruit greenhouses. I got excited and I just downloaded it and come straight back into the game, so I'm hoping that we don't look at this and the price is extortionate. Right. Oh, here we go. 12. Oh, it's quite expensive. You can grow olives, grapes, peas, spinach, and bush beans. Fertilizer seeds. Oh, this looks as if it might. This looks as if it might be quite costly to begin with. Hmm, 13,000. I've got a feeling that I'm going to need to also buy seeds. But this could be worthwhile though, guys. I think this could be, if we get this production up and running, this could be paying a lot of the money. Then we could, once we start to get this running a bit smoother, then we can perhaps focus a bit more on the field and the grain production. I've done it. I've done it. I might need to level the land a bit, but I got excited and pressed the mouse. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Fruit greenhouse. So we're wanting grapes. Oh, jeez, I wish I'd ever done it now. 200 water, 100 seeds, 50 solid fertilizer, 50 herbicide. Seed, fertilizer, herbicide will give me 500 grapes. That's 600 cycles a month. Right, do you know what? We're going to quickly see if I can soften the landscape a little bit. But we're doing it now. We're invested. We're heavily invested. This is happening. This is definitely happening. Okay, so let me grab the tractor. I'm going to move this baler out the way. I think I'm going to dump some water out of here and we're going to go and get some liquid fertilizer. Buy some things at the store. Possibly see, I'm too excited, I'm just crashing stuff now. Possibly bankrupt ourselves. But hey ho, we've got $27,000 left. We've got some things here that are working for us. The goats will be producing some milk. In fact, let me just double check that that is happening. Goat milk, probably need to wait a little bit longer, but they've got meadow grass, everything of water. Yeah, we just need to give them some time to get their health up, then they'll start producing milk. So let's put some water into this greenhouse. Let's go and get some liquid herbicide, and it's solid fertilizer and seeds. So we'll do this, then we'll come back down, we'll grab the trailer, we'll go and get the other stuff. I really hope this works out. This could be good. This could be really good. This could really take the stress away from, you know, worrying about income on a monthly basis, get these small productions up and running, and then what we can do is start to generate some funds for the farm and start working on those fields. I'm excited about this. I think this will work. On the proviso that we get to the store and it doesn't bankrupt us having to buy the input ingredients for the greenhouse. Okay, so we need seeds. Let's just buy 1,000. Let's just buy one pallet just now. We also need solid fertilizer. And we also need some liquid fertilizer. Oof. Eek. That's pricey. Well, we're in it now. It's herbicide, isn't it? There's the first major screw up. disaster. Right, let's try it with the herbicide this time, or it should be. I was wondering why it wasn't unloading. Waste of money. Okay, let's try this again, see if the trigger will pop up. Hopefully it does this time. Yes! Ah, that's infuriating. Okay, so we'll get herbicide in there now. Let's just start the grapes. Before we do anything else. So we need seeds, solid fertilizer, and we've put some water in there. Let's see what that gets us. Excellent, so that's the last of the ingredients, the input ingredients that we need for the grapes. We can see that the grapes are starting to process now. Let's have a little look inside. Yes. I'm still absolutely raging that I just threw away 3.2 thousand. So I think my plan is, guys, we'll probably end the episode there, whilst I'm still so angry with myself for making such a silly mistake. But we've got the greenhouse up and running now with grapes, which is fantastic. We've got a small production facility now for apple juice, so we'll keep an eye on that. What I think I'll do off camera is I'm going to fill up the greenhouse with water. I'm just going to do that a bit back and forth just now. And then I think I'm also going to... Where am I going actually? I need the... There it is. I will start mowing and baling some more grass. I'll do that off camera, saves you guys having to watch that, but I think what we'll do is we'll get that done. So that we've got a bit more bales in the background and a bit of money behind us. Again, happy to do this. Please leave some comments if you think I should be doing that on camera, but I was going to just bail this off camera just to save the repeatability of you guys looking at me mowing and then baling. Not much entertainment in that, if you ask me, but happy to show that if people think so. Again, guys, thanks very much for joining me today. We'll get cracking on with episode 3 as soon as possible. I think we made good progress today, apart from my silly mistake. So thanks again for watching. If you are enjoying this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks.